Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Global Mobility Matters, hosted by TIRA. This is where we talk to HR, corporate HR, and mobility leaders, as well as our valued TIRA members to hear their insights on the world at work. TIRA, also known as the International Relocation Associates, was founded over 40 years ago and is an aligned network of independently owned, best-in-class relocation companies around the world, providing local solutions to global challenges. I am your host, Susan Ginsberg, a TIRA partner and founder of SRG Advisory. I'm thrilled to be here today with three of our TIRA members. Ammar Hussein, founding partner at Hussein Immigration, Tax and Relocation in Brazil. Maria Kouri, Managing Director, Corporate Relocations in Greece, and Rohit Kumar, Managing Director, co-owner at IKAN Talent Mobility in India. Hello, everybody, and so thrilled that you're here. So let's get right into the questions, starting with Ammar. Please tell us a bit about your company and tell us how long you've been a TIRA member.
Okay, thank you, Susan. Well, our company became a member of TIRA at the beginning of 2023, that is last year. Therefore, we are a recent member. And for us, joining TIRA was a significant milestone in our journey, as we have been operating in the Brazilian market since 2001, exactly the year of our foundation. This means that on our 22nd anniversary, we were honored with the opportunity to be the Brazilian representative in an international association that has tradition and credibility, which is very important for us to be part of it. And I strongly believe that the decision to link our company's name to any association should follow some criteria. We cannot simply join any network that is offered to us. It's essential to have an alignment of principles and values, and I recognize exactly these 2 points in TIRA, tradition and credibility, and I believe that Hussein also possesses the same characteristics. So I think that we are on the right place.
So delighted to hear from you and to see you, Ammar, and welcome to the TIRA community. And I really like what you had to say about tradition and credibility, two key elements to running a great company such as yours, Ammar, and being part of a wonderful organization. Now over to you, Maria. Great to see you.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Ammar. Hi, Rohit. Thank you, Susan, for introducing me. I am Maria, Corporate Relocations Greece. We offer destination and immigration services. Anyone who wants to come to Greece can reach us, and we can give advice on first of all, on how to issue a permit, depending on the reason they're coming to Greece, if they're coming for investment, if they're coming as a digital nomad, if they're coming to reside, if they're coming to work. We can also assist with issuing a tax number, a social security number, finding a home, finding a school. We are dedicated to delivering our help for 28 years now, and we have not been alone most of the time, because we have been members of TIRA since 2007, so it's 17 years now. But I can share that I feel that we have also been a secret member or a secret fan of TIRA even before, because I had friends being in TIRA and I wanted for the company to join TIRA so much, but we needed to wait because we needed to reach the criteria that TIRA needs for each member to be able to join. Since then, we tried to, and we kept our high standards in order to reassure that we remain TIRA and a company that can satisfy all clients in Greece.
Well, thank you, Maria. And I have such great respect for your resilience and drive to become a TIRA member and your focus on standards. So thank you so much for that. Rohit, over to you.
Thank you, Susan, and lovely to be here with all of you guys, and the opportunity to share my thoughts and views. So the company IKAN, or shall I, not even the company, the brand IKAN came into being back in 1996. So that's been quite a few years now, and nearly as much of a vintage as Maria's company is. We had the opportunity to also sell our business back in 2008, which we did. And then the co-founders, that's myself and my partner, came back into being back again in 2012, post our no-compete was over. And that's when we first joined TIRA. And 2012, we became TIRA members. Unfortunately, we had to exit TIRA for whatever reasons in 2014, but we came right back into TIRA in 2017 again. So very checkered path, and that's a story that I'll tell you on another day and time. But that is something that you should know about IKAN and its dance with TIRA, so to speak.
I love your metaphor of the dance with TIRA, and you're also a board member at large, and we thank you for your commitment and your passion for adding value to the association. So we'll move on to the next question, and starting with you, Maria, if you could reflect on, and you started to talk about that, the value of being part of TIRA, and if you could give an example of two, please.
Thank you, Susan. Well, what can I say? Being a member of TIRA network is priceless. Indeed. The first thing that comes to my mind is that it's so nice to be able to have access to a global community of industry experts, because you know that each member is carefully chosen. And through the years, you inevitably become friends with these people. So it's great because professional-wise, you have a think tank of industry geniuses. How can I say? It's like with the best minds in the business that you can access information, but on a personal basis as well, I can say that having friends all over the world and sharing common practices is an amazing combination. So thank you, TIRA, again for that. As an example, I can say that yes, one of the moments I remember very strongly that I felt that I wasn't alone, because being an entrepreneur is being alone by definition. So I remember our Swedish member, Lena, who came out to TIRA members asking for some assistance many years ago. I don't know if Lena would remember that, where she shared that there was a family that during a home finding, there was an accident and a child broke the window of the consultant's car and also swallowed part of the glass. The company was accused, the consultant was accused, and they didn't know how to handle it. So all TIRA members really helped with giving ideas and solutions on how they see it. Funny enough, some months ago, we experienced a similar incident with a client, a foreign national, who fell through the stairs and broke his neck during a home finding, and we were accused. And I felt that I could deal with the case much easier and much better, because I already had experienced this experience through Lena. Also sharing knowledge and experiences, common practices, and educating the TIRA members is something that TIRA is doing a lot through webinars, through the roundtables, through in Eura. Before the Eura, we always have a full day of knowledge sharing, which is brainstorming, and it's really very educative. I remember when sustainability was not very well known, that René from Africa explained to all TIRA members what sustainability meant, and how we should proactively deal with this and make a policy and actually put our thoughts together on creating the strategy in our office, which was huge assistance in being the first in the market to deal with this thing. Of course, sharing and referring business.
Maria, your examples are all fantastic. And really the common theme through all of those is being part of a community, educating, supporting, and learning from each other.
I think I can give an example of my experience with the TIRA brand, and that will kind of spell out the value of TIRA itself. So, first, TIRA has pre-existed the IKAN brand. IKAN brand, as I said, came into existence back in '96, and TIRA already existed at that time, right? It may have been a smaller network, smaller group of companies then, because the industry itself was not as large as it is today. But it was a prominent network even then. And I'll give you an example why I say so is because back in 2001, we were participating in an RFP. And, those are early days for RFPs for everyone, including the ones who responded to them and the guys who actually wrote them. Okay, so they were all learning years for the whole industry. And one of the questions on that was, are you a TIRA member? Yes or no? Now, today, when we respond to RFPs, they ask questions like, do you have an EcoVadis certificate? Do you have a GQS certification? Are you members to so and so? But that was a specific question. Are you members of TIRA? So that was, I thought it was brilliant, absolutely, and spells out clearly what the value of TIRA is. And if you personally ask me today, TIRA obviously is much older than the IKAN brand, but I can tell you that it's still young. Well, it's middle-aged right now, but it's perfect because it's not too old, not too young. It's absolutely perfect. And it's the right mix of age and experience. So if there's anybody who's a member of TIRA today and if wants to become a member in the future, this is the right time to join TIRA.
I love what you had to say about the diverse network that we have, not only covering the world, but diverse experiences, backgrounds, and intergenerational. So thank you for that, Rohit. Over to you, Ammar.
Okay, I believe that the value of being a member of TIRA lies in the fact that we have an expanded network of companies with the same principles and values in different parts of the world. This, of course, benefits our clients whenever they need our assistance in locations where we do not have our own structures. And also, the integration that we have with TIRA members during the international conferences is something amazing. It creates a more inviting environment that makes us willing to participate in this type of conference like ERC and Eura, because we always know in advance that it will be productive and enjoyable meetings. Because of course, having this opportunity to meet our colleagues from TIRA is always a very enjoyable moment. So that's the benefit that I can share with this year and a half that we are a part of TIRA, and we are on users.
Thank you, Ammar. It's great to hear from one of our newer members about the value of being part of TIRA. And as Maria said, it's a priceless community. And as Rohit said, it's special. It has longevity, it has history, but it's continuing to evolve and grow with the times and be relevant. You all shared very wise words and insights, and I so appreciate your sharing your time, your commitment to TIRA, and sharing your insights. We thank everyone who has viewed our Global Mobility Matters discussion today. Please look for this and other Global Mobility Matters interviews on TIRA's YouTube channel. Thank you all again.